My name is Julia. I'm sitting on a rock.
Okay, Julia, who's sitting in the rock. Please, how long have you been traveling already?
In general, now it will be 3 years, but in Southeast Asia, now it's exactly 1 year.
So today is like anniversary.
Yeah, you can call it like this.
And what can you say about your experience in Southeast Asia?
It was amazing. Now, when I think back, I didn't expect anything, so I'm really positively surprised, and I could live here for sure.
What things about are you positively surprised?
I think people, most of the times, they are so open and warm, so it makes me feel safe. Then nature is amazing pretty much everywhere I go. Um, yeah, culture, architecture, it's just so different from what we have back in Europe in Western countries. So I really love it.
Thai people. It's very difficult question about Thai people. How do you feel with Thai people, with communication with Thai people?
Of course, it depends on the place. If you are in more touristy places, they speak English, basic English or better English, so then it's easier to find a connection with them. In more rural and distant places, sometimes it's more complicated. But my general impression is they're really warm people. They want to help you. They want to take care of you. So it always warm my heart and makes me just hopeful for society. Yeah.
What kind of situations they wanted to help you? Maybe you can remember some things that they helped you before.
Yeah, sometimes I would ask for a way to somewhere or where to eat even. And of course, answers sometimes are different, sometimes they are shy, but in general they wouldn't leave you without answer, any answer. So even if they don't speak English, they will go somewhere, find person who can speak basic English to just help you out and to answer your question. Yeah, it could be related to anything you need. Actually, one of the latest experiences was in National Park, close to Pak Chong, and pretty much the park is so huge. From the visitor center to entrance to any other trails, it's more than 10 kilometers between each place. And I hitchhiked there. So I hitchhiked on one day 5 times with some Thai people, Thai families with the cars, pickup cars. They were so, okay, you are walking, it's so hot, we will help you, where are you going? It was really nice. I'm not sure if I would be so lucky in any other place than in Thailand. I just know they are so open for tourism and they know value behind every tourist. They just really want to welcome you and to make you feel safe and comfortable. It's regarding even when I walk with my funny bag. Sometimes if it's open, random person would say, "Hey, close it, take care of this," you know. So yeah, it already shows they care about your safety and other stuff. It's really lovely.
But what about some scammers or cheaters? Have you ever met some bad Thai people?
In Thailand, yeah, maybe sometimes I would notice that some people are more still money oriented. So you enter the shop, they would be so smiley, whatever, until you buy something. Or if you decide to not buy anything and just leave, you might see different kind of reaction from what you saw once you entered. And yeah, that's what I would say. But with scams, I don't think Thailand is so full of scammers. I experienced this more in other Asian countries than here. Yeah, here I feel still it's more regulated and yeah.
Have you ever met Thai people with good, decent English to communicate?
Yes, but I would say mostly the people were younger in our age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see this kind of trend. With older people, it's harder, I would say.
Older, you mean what age? And
About
younger, what age?
about 50 years old, I would say I encountered some problems with language, with communication. But like students or like 20 something, yeah, someone in 20s was easier for sure.
If you met, for example, Thai person with excellent English and you could ask anything,
Yeah.
what would you ask?
Why everyone cannot speak like this? Or when it will happen.
But why they should speak like this? They live in their country.
I
They are
know.
Thai. Yes.
No, I would say for sure appreciate, and I think I actually do this on daily. If I notice someone speaks really good English, I ask if they travel, and yeah, where did they learn actually on such a high level? Because it's just so not common, right? So yeah, I try to know what is the story behind, what is the background of this person to speak such a good level English.
You traveled a lot around Thailand, yeah?
Yes.
A lot. Can you maybe name your like top 3 places and why you like them?
I think I want to say Thailand. Um, one of the favorite places in Thailand is Chiang Mai and surrounding area. Um, then probably I would say Kokut Island. Um, then in terms of other countries, Hanoi in Vietnam. I went to Vietnam twice because I felt like it's not enough, the north of Vietnam specifically. Um, from other countries, maybe Indonesia. I want to see more Indonesia. I feel inspired. I went only to Bali, Nusa Penida and Gili Islands, but just by visiting Gili Islands, I felt like probably more local places are even better, and yeah, I think one day I have to go back to Indonesia and to see more. Yeah. Because it was like in 2020 I finally decided I want to do like big backpacker tour, in Asia. It was my dream. And then we know what happened in the world, right? So once I arrived in Thailand, pretty much it was unannounced that they are closing all the borders, like different countries, Laos, Vietnam, Hong Kong, and so on. And actually on that time I had some flight booked already. Like I was supposed to go to Vietnam, to Hong Kong. I had visa already to those places. And pretty much what happened, I lost all of it. Yeah, and the question was if I will stay in Thailand or if I'm heading back to Europe. On that time, specifically, I had my remote job. I decided to stay, and probably it was one of the best decisions of my life. I had amazing time. I met amazing people in Thailand. I still could travel mainland. Yeah, it was just less touristy, which is actually better, right? Less crowded, better pictures wherever you go. And then I was based in Kopangan for a longer time. And after 8 months, yeah, I came back to Europe. But I traveled different countries since then, like Balkan countries, Europe, uh, Middle Eastern, Asia. And then I decided to come back last year, March, to Asia to see those countries I couldn't see before because of COVID.
Why did you come back this time?
Um, I want to say it was cold in Europe. Plus, yeah, I just felt after year before, like which is 2021, I went through a lot. Yeah, I decided I want to travel more and I want to find balance, stabilize myself. And I just remembered how I felt before in Asia. And I decided maybe that's a place I should be to feel more healthy and more connected with myself. And I think I was right. I feel really good here, and again, good decision. I don't think I would feel the same in Europe right now or last months due to many situations or crisis or also mentality in Europe right now. Part of me also wanted to get away from the system we have in Western countries. I don't want to support this so much. I like Asia for just like flexibility, and I think people here are just way more open-minded and more warm and more human-oriented rather than chasing career, money, work, you go sleep, work, you go sleep, and nothing beside that, right? And you compare only your life to other lives, and that's it. Here, I feel like it's different. And that's what I like about Asia, about this part of the world.
It seems like you followed your heart to come in here. It's very great.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy you love to be here,
Yeah.
like in Thailand.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Many people want to travel,
Yeah.
but they don't do it.
Yeah.
What advice can you give to some people who just about to do it but cannot, or something, maybe stumble, or
Yeah.
what advice, what tip, like
Go to my
start?
Instagram.
Some
To catch some
inspiration.
inspiration. No, I'm joking. I know for me in the beginning also it looked like such a step, so impossible. Also money-wise, that you need to be rich probably or something to travel so far for so long. And I learned that actually once you start to do research, like once you start to read about certain places, the ways to travel, because everything is right now on the internet pretty much. You have a lot of blogs which you can like visit and read, that your life like in Asia can be cheaper than in some of the countries in Europe, and it's amazing. So I would start just from research to read, because if something is unknown then it scares you because you don't know, you just live with assumptions, with like really tiny knowledge about it. But once you read, your kind of knowledge expands and you see, oh, actually it's easy. Oh, so there's flight, there's a ferry. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, you can stay here and here, So then this unknown is getting more known in theory, of course. But other than that, like, whoever is inspiring you, I would like try maybe to just talk to this person, how you do it. And then this person might like convince you and just give you more details, help you out how to do it, how to start. Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's really good advice to start even from research.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because if you don't know something, then you build fears or like assumptions around the subject, right? But once you read about it, it's like with everything with life, then you are like more visualizing things you want to achieve, and it's just getting closer to you, not so far and foreign and difficult. Yeah.
Thank you, Julia, for sitting on our stone to be with us
Thank you.
today. You're
It's
very
really
charming
Thank
and lovely girl. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was lovely to answer your questions. Kopunka.